All right, let's get into this one and talk it out. We are steamrolling towards summer, which means we get the old ice cream truck that roams the neighborhood. Now, granted, the old ice cream truck doesn't look like the old ice cream truck. Now it looks like one of those goddamn pedophile vans, but still an ice cream truck roaming the neighborhood. And we got to discuss what row you be living in the summertime. So right off the bat, let me just go on record as saying row C, hot garbage. Trash. Nothing from row C is even worthy of consideration on this board. The next row that falls sort of into that category, for me anyway, is row D. I mean, occasionally one of those pops on the far right end will be okay, but few and far between. So that leaves us with our superior rows, A and B. A lot of great items to choose from in A and B. Don't get me wrong. Those ice cream sandwiches and bars in row B, and of course the dipped cones on the far right, phenomenal. But if you had the money, if your parents gave you enough, or if you made enough, cutting lawns or doing odd jobs around the neighborhood, then you were living in row A. At least that's where I was living. Those two sandwiches on the far right end, superior to anything on the board. That bar, the bar on the far left-hand side, a great choice. But they also have the lemon chill in that row. And that, along with the options of the sandwiches, make row A the superior row. Row B is a solid 2. Row D is okay in a pinch. If you got the really fucked up ice cream truck and that's like the top of the line they offered. Row C, you just turn around, go back inside and have something out of the freezer for fuck's sake because it's not even worth your money. Row A is where I'm living. Sound off in the comments. Where are you living?